their buggy program over the past couple years. But it is Camo, their buggy, same A team buggy.
We've got 30
showing
seconds.
Up in the
10,
a little later.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, set.
And we're off in the 5th heat of the women's races here on Sweepstakes Race Day. Got Fringe B Blackjack, AEPi A Camo. And Blackjack's a big red buggy, Camo's white, as you'd expect it being called Camo. So got Fringe B coming up to make their transition at the top of the hill. They've already pulled out to about a 3-second lead with a great Hill 1 time. Hopefully we have some timers up there looking for King of the Hill and Queen of the Hill as they make their final shove off to their Hill 2 pusher. And Camo made up some good time on the hill as they make their shove off about 3-4 seconds later. So Fringe coming around the corner, and it is starting to heat up as the sun's shining. Still a little cool. I think it's supposed to hit 61 by noon as Fringe makes their push off into the backside. AEPi finally makes their push off in the backside as they're coming around. Almost everyone running the same line on the backside as they'll kind of stay to the left side of the road before they get to Circuit, then cross over right at Circuit Drive and stay over to the left side as we're coming around the corner. Looks like Fringe is taking a little bit of a wider turn as they aren't hugging the curb. A lot of debris a little closer to the curb, but the sweeper still did a pretty good job on the course this morning as they haven't seen too much debris out on the course. They get to the stop sign at 1 minute and 12 seconds. Maybe a little bit disappointing for a women's heat. Not the fastest one. AEPi finally getting around the corner towards the stop sign, but they're pretty far back as Fringe gets to their first flagger, comes up on their second flagger, and going into the chute, it looks like they're going to take a bit of a tighter line into the chute as they hug the left side, right side of the road, and they're coming through the chute pretty cleanly, coming around towards the backside. Let's see if they made up any time there, and it looks like they're going to pick it up at about 4 windows, so still about 20 feet back of the plug. But Camo finally getting into the chute as they make their turn into it. I don't know what happened in the free roll, but they're entering the chute. Looks pretty clean going through the backside of the chute as Fringe already makes their push off to their Hill 4 pusher. So they're coming up the backside towards the split of Hill 3, Hill 4. So Camo not having a great free roll today, not maintaining a lot of their momentum through it. But looks like they're finally being picked up by their Hill 3 pusher as Fringe approaches the transition from Hill 4 to Hill 5. Coming up the backside. We only have about 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock right now. So as they get ready for their shove off, they make their shove off at about 2 minutes and 27 seconds. So typically a very good men's Hill 5 time is about 20 seconds. Women's Hill 5 time is closer to 25 seconds. So it looks like it's going to be tight for their B team to qualify today, but getting closer to the finish line with about 2:40 on the clock and coming up towards the finish line. Let's see if they can clear the 3-minute mark. And AEPi is still off in the distance, hasn't made their transition off to their Hill 5. And it looks like Fringe is going to cross the finish line with 2 minutes and 55, 56, 57. 2 minutes and 58 seconds is the unofficial time. Not a bad B team time for Fringe with their buggy Blackjack and AEPi. Still, they need some support from the crowd up in the backside. So if you guys can cheer a little bit. Hill 5 is never easy. I don't know if you guys have ever run it before, but it's long, it's flat, and you want to make sure you have your hand on the push bar as you cross the finish line. So coming up on the backside, still at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but still it's good to see a team bring out a women's team as AEPi is starting to reestablish their buggy program, and over time they'll get better. They qualified this year, and that's a good thing, as Martha Stewart says. So let's send it back up to the top of the hill. And it looks like still not across the finish line. It's about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. But the crowd's still looking on attentively. And
yeah, AEPi still approaching the finish line, coming in now. But it's just great to see a new team out there competing. Hopefully they can improve their standing as they increase their experience in women's buggy.
Yep, and they did cross the finish line in under 4 minutes. So they've got kind of one of the big milestones down. And start gradually seeing them improve. What they really need to do is work on their buggy technology, as they weren't that far behind at the beginning of the free roll.